Javier does.
For the allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Lakers. Today is Tuesday, March 22nd, and this is your live Laker update. With the pandemic and changes in staff, one department in our school has been hit particularly hard. The marching band has been losing participation, and they are now trying to rebuild their program. Laker update reporter Jason Bates takes a closer look into the marching band.
I'm Jason Bates, a reporter with Laker Update. Since the summer of 2020, the marching band has been going through some intense transformational periods. Drawing away from the competitive aspect, what's to come of it? Here we have middle school band director Carl Stein to give us his thoughts on the subject.
I feel the marching band is in a position to experience, I think, some pretty good growth. It's in a transformational period because when you play for halftime at football games and that's your performance commitment for the season, you can play movie themes, you can play popular music. It can get the audience really involved and really enthusiastic about what you're doing. What it's becoming is not what it was. And I think that what it will be is something very exciting for the district.
Mr. Stein notes that marching band has needed this change of scenery for a long time and believes that this shift will be a widespread positive on the program. Meanwhile, students in the current marching band note their experiences with the change to be difficult, yet a huge opportunity for some improvement.
I think one of the things that would be really cool to change in the program is if it was more student run. You know, it's a sport, but it could be treated like a club activity too, like having like a board or students that help run it, set practices, help picking music. I think that would be a really cool idea to have like students got to like have more decisions into what the commitment was, what the music was, just what direction it took. It was something that like I don't know how I could replace it. Like the friends I made were there's no words to really describe it.
A graduating senior, Arthur Yang, has been in the marching band for the previous 5 years and explains his stance on the change.
One very big motivator for new students to join marching band is the sheer amount of fun you get from not just like playing the music and doing all the sets, but also like being able to talk with new people. There's so much socializing that happens. You're able to make new friends very quickly. I think the number one most valuable asset that you get for marching band is the ability to socialize with new people and the ability to make new friends. One thing that people assume about marching band is that it's very physically demanding. However, that's not true. Not only do you get just running and marching, but you also get to have a lot of time to talk with your friends, especially in band camp, because that's when you get to play a bunch of different games, or you can just play a bunch of sports. It's a very fun experience.
The marching band is such a unique experience. You won't find the positive energy that you find in the marching band anywhere else. This is what some of the band members have to say.
There's always something new going on. The music's exciting and fun. It's sort of a change from concert band where you're playing like, Claire Grunman and Gustav Holst.
It's just a bunch of people that really care about music, and it's so much fun to be around people that care about the same thing as you do.
It's just kind of a fun way to play pop music outside for your friends.
Some of the marching band participants say that the marching band is more fun than competitive physical sports. They all seem to have a great time doing band, and it really helps bring kids together not only in the marching band season, but also just around the school. This is Jason Bates from Laker Update. Find out more on the WBHS Marching Band Instagram page.
Phone addiction in teenagers has only gotten worse as the years go on. This issue is present in the classroom when students go on their phones during lessons. Laker Update reporter Skylar Fortune digs deeper into this issue.
Good afternoon, Lakers. Did you know that 80% of teens are addicted to their phones? It has come to be a common issue that teens and most adults are addicted to their phones. So today, we are going to investigate this situation to see if it's actually true and how it affects their daily lives.
As a psych teacher, I can tell you that I think I definitely see signs of psychological addiction. There's addiction when your body needs a substance like a drug, but there's also a psychological addiction where you feel intense cravings for something. You feel anxious when it's not around, and you feel the need to have it. You can feel like you can't be yourself without it. And I do see that a little bit in my classes. For example, I'll take the kids' phones away during a test and put them in a box, and then we have to wait until everybody's finished to give them back.
Stimuli received from social media has been shown to release dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that causes satisfaction and is released when the brain finds something that you are doing pleasurable. Because of this, people attach themselves to their phones.
If the class gets boring, I might just get my phone and not forget what to do or what the assignment's about.
Well, I think I use my phone way too often. My screen time is at 10 hours daily, and that right there is a massive problem.
It has been shown that behaviors related to phone addicts are similar to the behavior of gambling addicts. Phone apps are variable reinforcement, which keeps the user engaged. This is seen often in gambling and is why it is so addictive.
There is such a thing as having an addictive personality. Like some people, it's easier for them to become gambling addicts, or some people have mobile games and things on their phone that are built after gambling style things. So people can definitely be more susceptible to it. If they're more addicted to their phone, they might also be more susceptible to other addictive behavior. That can be connected, yes.
So there you have it. Cell phone addiction is actually a problem, and it does affect teens and adults' daily lives. This is Skylar Fortune reporting for Laker Update.
Laker Update reporter Ethan Gulati is in the Project Lead the Way class. This class is a 4-year program that culminates the internship at the end at Lawrence Technical University. Ethan shows off some of the skills he learned in this class.
What's poppin', Laker Nation? My name is Ethan Gulati, and I'm part of the LTU Mechanical Engineering Internship Program. Currently, we are working on creating a mousetrap car that can pull a heavy weight. This must be created using the machines we have learned to use this year, being the lathe, the mill, and the 3D printer. Now, let me show you how I 3D model a part using the program Onshape so that we can later 3D print it. Ready? Go. What? No! Wait. What? Oh, yes. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. Yes. A year ago, designing a wheel of this complexity would have taken me 3 or 4 times as long. If developing 3D design skills is in your interest, make sure to join the Engineering Project Lead the Way class.
Here you can see the finished product. The wheel has been successfully printed. This has been Ethan Gulati with your Laker Update.
Stay tuned. Laker Update will be right back.
The Inspiration Station is now selling a lip balm. They're creating it completely from scratch at West Bloomfield High School. There are 5 flavors you can buy them in: Sensational Strawberry, Banana, Cheerful Cherry, Radiant Raspberry, Optimistic Orange, and Powerful Peppermint. You can buy them for $1 each at the Inspiration Station. Lifting spirits, spreading cheer, giving back.
When you're under the influence of alcohol, the choices you make are no longer yours, and everything is at risk. Your grades, your relationships, and it could even cost you your life. Substances like alcohol take away your control, so don't use them.
Alexa Hampton is a wrestler here at WB. She is the first female wrestler to make it to the state's competition. Laker Update reporter Dominic Truman takes a closer look into her journey.
Hello students. As I sure many of you have heard, Alexa Hampton has made it to state finals for wrestling. Today I interview her to talk about her experience and what she placed.
To get into wrestling, first my friend actually got me inspired to get into wrestling. I was always there because my brother, he started before me, a year before me actually. And I was always just sitting there doing my homework or whatever. So she encouraged me to actually get involved in the sport. I like wrestling because it gives me something to do, you know, a challenge, you know, something to do after school, something to look forward to every day. Well, usually it comes during matches, like if you're set up, you know, versus a match versus a boy, you know, there's a stigma if the girl beats you, oh, you know, I can't have a girl beat me, blah, 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 all that, you know, all that good stuff. So, you know, yeah.
How does it feel being the first female from WBHS to qualify for states?
It feels really good, but, you know, it's also keeping me motivated to, you know, next time get first. And, you know, it also feels good to motivate my peers around me.
What advice can you give to other females who might be interested in joining wrestling?
I would say just do it, you know. There's nothing you're going to regret. Girls wrestling is just getting bigger and bigger. So you can only get better. It can only get better for you. I did pretty good in states. I got 4th in the state. So next year I'm going to be shooting for 1st.
Holmes from Leroy Pine River and Seth Cruz from Perry. Mat 9. Now wrestling on mat 14 in Division 2 at 140 pounds. Ryan Expert and Matthew Martinez. Battle Creek, Harper Creek, mat 14.
Come on, Alexa!
Now wrestling on mat 14.
Drive, drive, drive!
Hernandez, the lead. That's on mat 21.
Yes! Yes!
Now wrestling in Division 2 at 135, mat 12. Raylan Hughes, Trent.
I don't know what happened, how it twisted, but there we go.
Mat 12. Girls Division 130 pounds on mat 25. Jolie Brown from Bad Axe and Tara Booth.
My name is Dominic Truman. Thank you for watching. As always, stay tuned.
Also in sports, boys lacrosse has open positions, no experience is required. Check Power School for more information. Tomorrow, girls JV and varsity lacrosse has a home game against Cass Technical High School. JV plays at 5:30 and varsity plays at 7. Make sure to go support your fellow Lakers. Laker Update Dad, without any actual children of his own, is here with your daily dad joke.
Daily dad joke. Hey, can I tell you a dad joke? Why did the blind man fall into the well?
I don't know, why did he?
He couldn't see that well. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Laker Update. You can connect with us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and LakerUpdate.com, as well as WBSpectrum.com. Have a great day, Lakers.